Jay, stop screaming.
Learning.
What can they do it? Can they hear me?
Okay.
Back week 2, beat Cincinnati 35-30. First win in the head coaching career, Kevin Stefanski. So what do you make right now, CD, of this Cleveland Browns team?
That was more like it. Game ball to Kevin Stefanski, his first win as an NFL head coach. But what I mean by more like it, you saw what Kevin Stefanski and his staff was trying to implement during that 6 weeks that they could actually practice prior to the season. You saw Baker Mayfield get out on the move and make some nice passes in open field, and they got him comfortable. And he seemed to be more the Baker Mayfield we saw as a rookie, playing with a lot of confidence. And you and I both know he was going up against last year's Heisman Trophy winner, the #1 pick in the draft. And that gave him that edge that he likes to use when he plays against teams. And then they ran the heck out of the football. Nick Chubb, Kareem Hunt, both of them were absolutely terrific. And the defense put a lot of pressure on Joe Burrow when he was trying to throw it 61 times.
And now, CD, they come home for Washington, so a good chance to bounce back to above 500 at 2-1.
Kareem Hunt is running back, the intended receiver. But it'll be second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield out to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. The improv act there, good for 9. And now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 9.
And the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back. No, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Yeah, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Zeke and the Cowboys ready to begin their next drive. And the good news, his team's winning. The bad news, he hasn't had the game that he's hoped to, at least to this point here in the 2nd quarter.
And a lot of that is pride, because these types of backs want to be in the center of all the action and leading their team to victory. They'll take the win right now, hoping to jump his game up as this one moves on.
And he probably wants a little bit more of the spotlight going forward.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, that's how they feel good about moving the football.
Running it with their receiver, Cooper. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. And for the Browns, a nickel set here on third down. To throw is Prescott. And that is incomplete.
Prescott's pass intended for Dalton Schultz.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
They're going to try and throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. So, Charles, why in the world do you take that risk there?
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense on the surface. I've been around enough of these coaches and enough of these meetings along the way. Sometimes they're so confident in a play call that they don't care about the situation. They think that that play, at that time, they're going to run it and pick up whatever they need. So maybe that's what influenced him there. I'm guessing because I have no other explanation.
Yeah, that's tough. Own side of the field, that chunk of yardage to pick up. Head scratcher. It's caught by OBJ. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. From the red zone now, Mayfield. And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns. Baker Mayfield as the first half is winding down. And once again, the Browns are back in front.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it works very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Cowboys take over first and 10.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take
this. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this way down deep into Cleveland territory. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we'll get you over to Orlando. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight.
Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. So here are the Browns to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. The third quarter starts with a run by Chubb. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Oh, that's supposed to be in the drawer.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. A give to Elliott. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Ezekiel Elliott.
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Dak Prescott.
Myles Garrett able to record his 5th sack of the season. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Intended for Michael Gallup.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face, coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. Prescott from the gun. And he's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Michael Gallup, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys are now just an extra point away from moving out in front.
And no matter how it comes about, when you get good field position, you have to make the defense pay. Short fields usually make for good offense.
Now Zerline on and the extra point. And this puts him on top by a penny. It's 14-13. At each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Greg Zerline to kick off for Dallas.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
5-yard line.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Here's Nick Chubb as they try to fire up this run game. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
He's brought down.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now Mayfield. Buying time to his left. He'll try and run it, and he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Taken down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to small up the ball carrier.
And now he'll tuck it and run.
Mayfield on the
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Dallas offense back out onto the field. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. But now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. CeeDee Lamb is intended target. And now it's 2nd down. Well, let's go back to the start of the season talk, Charles. We talked about some 2-0 and 0-2 teams. You mentioned Arizona, maybe a good surprise. Houston, a bad surprise. Any other teams a surprise at this point? And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. On the corner blitz that time, the sack goes to Denzel Ward.
Well, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up. Back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. They'll get 19 out of this, but it will still bring up a 4th down. So they don't run it. You said they should be very hesitant to throw it. They completed it, but not enough to pick up the 1st.
But any space you gain there is good space for your punter. So, yes, I said they should run the football. They threw it, got a little bit of distance. Things should be a little bit better now.
No shock here. For the 7th time in this game, it appears he'll go for it on 4th down. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. And this is caught at the 8. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run with Chubb. And a little bit of space there, takes it inside the 5 to the 3. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it winds us down to the end of the 3rd quarter. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Back now in Arlington. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. From the gun, Mayfield. And this is caught for a Browns touchdown by Landry. Jarvis Landry. His 1st touchdown on the year. And the Browns have retaken the lead. Here we go. The Browns will go for 2.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he returns this to the 22. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points, said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
It was Jacob Phillips who was able to bring him down.
2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
2nd down, Prescott. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 11 yards there, 1st down.
First and
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Prescott with a throw caught by Lamb.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
In need of only about the length of the football here on second down.
Second and inches at the 44-yard line.
The give is to Elliott. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
After the penalty, it's Elliott. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
B.J. Goodson.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They go to Elliott again. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
That's good for a Cowboys.
There are a lot of different formulas to winning football, but one constant over the years, winning on 3rd down. That pickup there was big because they had struggled throughout this one.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And the Browns' pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down.
Sack.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And this one is incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
3rd and long for Prescott. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got the step on him. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Down at the 31. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. B.J. Goodson in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
The first down carry by Elliott. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. They'll employ the jumbo set. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
And now the decision is to go for 2. A gutsy call, and this, in effect, is your ball game right here. Now Prescott. And they do not get it. It's incomplete. They went for the win, and the big gamble does not pay off.
I know we have individual minds, but I think we're thinking as one on this one, and one was the number, wasn't it?
Yeah, kick the extra point. Now you need a miracle. You need an onside kick quickly and to do something spectacular.
I mean, going for two.